So, my name is Chase Glover, and today I'll be discussing what I'm going to be doing with my channel and the purpose of my videos. So, let's get into it. Kind of the purpose of my channel is to, well, let's start here. I've been lifting for about 1 year consistently. I've been lifting my whole life, grew up around it. My dad was a big lifter, right? And so I wasn't really too into it. And about a year ago, I really started hitting it hard, right? At first it was kind of like a hobby. And then, it just progressed, right? And then, now I got these, right? 0 biceps, that's what I got, right? And so I thought, you know what? I think I'm looking kind of small, and I think that I should probably start documenting my progress, right? So I said, you know what? Let's document it on YouTube, right? And I would like for you to follow me on my journey of my lifting career, right? And so, we're both learning. I'm still learning how to do this. I'm still learning to lift. I'm improving my form every day, right? And so all I ask is for you to hit that subscribe button and just follow me along, right? And, so my goals is to, maybe hit some PR. I might do some different discussing videos and, kind of discuss my program and what I'm going to be doing and all that. But so, I've already got a few videos in. I already got a couple of views, good 16 subscribers, which to be honest I'm doing better than I thought I was. I didn't think I was going to see double digits until 2 months, right? So I can thank you for that one. I've seen a lot of progress on this program, right? I'm not going to get into that in this video, but I might in another video. So my goal by next year is, by my birthday, is to hit 225 on bench, 335 on squat, I would say, and 315 on deadlift, right? So, that's kind of the purpose of my channel, is to document my progress, right, for me, and see, I can look back and you're like, man, I feel my biceps are feeling small, I just want them to grow, and look back and see what they look like now, right? Like, wow, I've grown a lot, right? And I'm gonna do other videos, right? I'm gonna do a diet, what I'm gonna be doing throughout the day, or, what my program is, or, what I'm doing now, which is personally my favorite, is just kind of documenting me working out and all that. And then, just move through it, right? This is the start of a journey, right? You gotta start somewhere. And so, I think that documenting my journey through just not even 3 years, 1 year, right? 1 month, 2 months, right? And just to see the slight improvements, like my shoulders. I don't know if you can go back, but I feel like my shoulders have a lot more definition here, right? I feel like my triceps definitely popped out a little bit. I got some more definition here. Yeah, so this isn't gonna be too long of a video, but it's really, the point of it is kind of document, right, my journey, right? And I want you to follow along with me. And there's really no negative out of this, right? My goal isn't to be like Sam Sulek, or, where I'm having this huge fan base, right? My goal is to document my journey and see me grow. For me personally, is being able to look back in 3 years and say, wow, how I have changed and how I have grown and matured. And so, that's kind of the point of this channel, right? This isn't one of those, make it or break it, right? This is a hobby, right? I'm still doing other things. More interesting hobbies I have, where I'm documenting my progress, right? Getting good edits and just developing, right? And I think that's the beauty of content creating, is that I think the greatest part about content creating and just, starting at early age, kind of like what I am, is watching me grow, right? And being able to look back on this journey and man, how I have grown, how we have grown, how we've gotten better, right, throughout the months, the weeks, the years, right, in this timeline, right, this timeline, right, and just to kind of look back, wow, man, can't believe this was 3 years ago, or 2 years, you get the point, right, and so, this is an exciting journey, right, and I'm in it for the progress, I'm in it for, the fun of it. I'm in it to, document, like I've said time and time again, to document my progress. progress personally, right? And I would just like to share it with you, right? I mean, so far, it's been great, right? I don't plan to stop, right? This is for me, right here. I started this for me, right here, to document my journey, to document my growth, to document, you know, me growing as a, not just a person, right? Not mentally, but physically, right? Economically, like, you know, just growing, right? And, you know, this isn't something that's like super serious, right? I'm here to have fun, right? And I want you guys to have fun too. I want to make entertaining content for you guys, right? And for me, right? Because I watch these videos too, and I look back like, I could have done something a little different. But that's the beauty of it, is looking back and saying, okay, how can I improve? And then improving, you know? And something I've learned in the gym, especially with documenting, is that you can look back at your form and be like, well, you know, my elbow's a little bit out here, right? Or, you know, my arm's a little bit out here, and just kind of like tweak it slightly, right? And there's a statistic, right, that says form's 150% increase, right? So you can increase your muscle mass by 150%, which is just strictly form, right? And strength, right? By 150% with form, right? So, you know, like, form is extremely important. Right? I learned throughout this year a lot, right? I've learned more than I thought I could possibly ever know. I've learned not just about lifting, I've learned about valuable things in life. How if you set your mind to something, you can achieve anything, or that, you know, how it's consistency, right? The number one power that will win no matter what is consistency, right? Like, you know, like a river going through rocks, right? The water will eventually deteriorate the rock and snap it in half, like break it and go through, not because of its strength, but its consistency. It's progressively hitting that rock and hitting that rock. And so you just kind of, like, you take this rock and you hit the sides, right? And you just keep hitting it. You're sculpting this rock or this piece of wood, and you're just sculpting it, right? And now you have this beautiful piece of art. It's consistency, right? Like, I would rather somebody give me 75% for a whole week than 75, 65, 100, 25. Like, I would rather you stay the same intensity, the same amount of energy for a week, right? I'm not asking for much, just a week, right? And so you can do it the next week. And you keep going and you keep pushing, right? And that's what will win. So if you want to like and subscribe and follow me on my journey, that'd be greatly appreciated. Right. So I'll see you in the next video. Let's get into it.